Background music, just straight fire. Start recording.
Oh, good call. I always forget to do that.
So bad. You are the worst.
I know, dude. Boom.
You're fired.
Boom.
You're fired from leading the podcast.
And we're live. Welcome to the Thorn Brewing 2-pack.
2P.
I am your host, co-host, Tom Kiely, General Manager, Thorn Brewing Company. And with me, as always,
Taylor Allen, Sales Director for Thorn.
A shorts day.
today.
Nice. Brandishing them legs again.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Thanks for the peek.
You like that?
You damn right I do.
I had to get you all hot and bothered before we head into the weekend.
What's up, Jose? Shout out to our barrio neighbor. Speaking of barrio neighbors, dude, when we finished the podcast yesterday, Ernie Salgado, the mayor of Barrio Logan, was going ham in the alleyway. Dude,
I was legit afraid. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, because he's screaming in Spanish, and it's like, dude, I've known Ernie for a year. I've maybe heard him. I've heard him raise his voice once or twice, or get stern. But he was like going off, and I'm like,
not pleased.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to be a whole lot of help, but I can at least be a fat guy out there to be like, all right, he's large, he could be a problem. But then the guy was like 65. I'm like, Jesus, Ernie, what are you doing?
Pick your battles, bro.
But dude, it was like a cartoon crime scene.
Yeah.
With his like, so one of our speakers went missing. And in the backyard, in the side yard, and there's like footsteps in like these crushed bamboo. And apparently, last guy, the guys, they left their jacket and their hat. It's just like, oh my god, rookie criminals.
Yeah, rookie maneuver.
Oh, dude.
Ernie was not pleased.
No, he was
I've never
not.
heard him get that pissed.
Yeah, he was so mad. God bless him. This is my alley now.
Yeah.
He runs that alley. I love him, dude. That was so good. Dude, so we were pimping the pineapple yesterday,
right.
And then you and I had a chance to try. It's like, it's still fermenting.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know. I'm really excited. It's so bomb.
And you know what? The more I think about the which was it Tepache?
Tepache, yeah.
So it's got what? Pilinchilo sugar.
Yeah. Pineapple.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, cloves, I think.
Piccadilly. And dude, it is fucking incredible. And know my first thought was, I resent Eric O'Connor for the low-hanging sour cherry. I hate that beer so much. That is hands down my least favorite.
Oh my god.
The canned version of the low-hanging cherry, that is my least favorite can release I think we've ever
I
had.
told you Alex from Second Chance was like, I couldn't even finish it, man. I was just like, really? He's like, yeah, I hated it. I was like, what?
It was brutal.
Oh, you guys are all fucking haters.
I'm sorry, man.
No, that was good.
This,
But yeah,
I'm so
I
pumped
agree,
on
I agree.
this.
And it's funny, too, because like, I've had beer straight off the tank that's still fermenting, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, It tastes just like wort. Like, it's just gross. It's just gross.
Yeah.
But this actually tasted like pineapple juice. So
It was so
and
clean.
it's only 3 days
I'm
in,
so pumped, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I think it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Let's scale that bitch now.
Actually, so I put Final GABF last, but actually because we liked it so much, we actually I adjusted our JBF entries.
Yeah. So what were the final entries for it?
So here's what we're doing. We're submitting Barrio.
Okay.
So they're judging end of September, beginning of October.
Right.
The beers have to be there in like 2 weeks. We're submitting Barrio Lager into International Pilsner. We are now submitting Pineapple into American Style Sour Ale with fruit.
Cool.
Pineapple is the fruit.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
We're submitting the Michelada into experimental beer.
I like it.
Love it. I actually think so. What we're going to do is we're keeping the batch that we have right now, like selling, which is almost gone. We are going to keep some of that, and then we're going to keep some of the new batch, and then when it's time to ship,
I like that.
decide which one. It's really weird. We've never had a beer before that evolves so much in the can.
Right. Yeah.
It's insane.
It tasted completely different. I mean,
Well, it tasted way different before we
That's what I'm
canned
saying.
it than after.
and
Same with the first one,
I was
too.
gonna say the very first one had like more of like a lime characteristic, a little bit more beery, but by the end of it, it tasted more like a Michelada. I think like
The first one?
after like
I thought the first one towards the end, it's so savory.
That's
It's
what
like,
I'm
holy
saying.
crap,
It
this
was
is like...
extra savory.
Yeah. And then the second one, it was very beer forward and very lime forward. And then now you have it, and it's like, but so many of the I get definitely more heat.
Yeah, it completely changes.
A little more savory.
It completely changes after like a month or two.
So we're doing that as experimental beer.
Right.
I'm pumped on that one. I looked up experimental beers last year. I'm like, who's actually submitting?
I was gonna say, what one?
It was a mushroom cap beer.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the flavor is derived from mushroom caps.
There's a certain mushroom cap that gives off a maple characteristic. I wonder if that's what they
really.
used. Yeah.
It was called fungus shui.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I didn't hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, the beer sounds disgusting. I would never ever have a sip.
Yeah.
Not only would I definitely wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't even sip it.
What?
That's disgusting.
You're such a hater.
I hate. Haters gonna hate.
You're like you have a palate of a 14-year-old.
Correct. So we're doing Hopsters Hazy IPA. We're doing Treading Lightly as experimental IPA. The idea that it's a session brute. We still have a little bit of time. I got to be honest. That's the one I love treading. But like experimental IPA, is a brute even experimental at this point?
Yeah.
There's been enough of them. I don't think it's going to be crazy enough. I'm going to talk to Sean. If we have something else, I think it might be more appropriate.
I'm into that, yeah.
Honestly, if we had, you just have to submit so many friggin' bottles. We got burned in the World Beer Cup. We sent like 8 bottles
Yeah, I remember that.
of the peach.
And they use them for hand sanitizer.
Yeah, and it's like I don't blame them. What they're gonna do? Send it back to everyone? It's like fuck. That's like expensive beer. We just
right.
I would. A part of me really wants to send the bottles of Framboise.
Do it,
but I don't know. There's a weird one with Framboise because that was Dougie's baby, and we don't have that many left. I don't think that it's appropriate. I would like to. I definitely want to because I love that beer, but I'm not gonna do it. Even though honestly I don't think Doug would mind, I don't think it's fair. And Beyond as IPA. American IPA, and Relay as American IPA. So we have 2 in that category
out of 3,000.
Yeah, there's gonna be many. That's probably what 400, 500.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see this year.
Yeah.
And then we got Oyster Stout as historic beer.
Dope. Why wouldn't we do Barrio as Mexican style lager? Is there a Mexican?
We did. Oh no, there is. That's not a category.
International style is the way it is.
Yeah, it's included. So then I think there's like Latino lagers or something like that, and it's like, ugh.
And then my next question
Barbecue
was,
Dave bringing in the Budweiser beers. Jesus Christ, in this house? I don't think so, Dave.
And then why wouldn't we do Michelada as vegetable beer? That's a category. I know it's
because it's not. But yeah, vegetable field beer is a category. That's for like. I think that's the vegetable one. There's urban spice beer. There's a bunch of different ones where it could fit, but because it's so many things,
I get it.
It's not. If it was just tomato or like tomato based, then I'd say yes. But I don't think that tomato's prominent enough. I think that's the reason why.
Okay.
I'd have to read it. And the problem is, anytime you read, I don't know if you've ever read the categories, especially on experimental stuff. It's so vague, and then you have to be like, okay, well, is this an urban spice beer? You got to go read the urban spice. Is it vegetables? Again, I'm pretty sure that's field beer. You have to go and read field beer. That's what coconut porter used to be. Was a field beer.
When I submitted it for Bevmo, I remember it saying like it fell into the category of vegetable beer. That's what I was asking. But
I'm pretty sure the JBF doesn't judge by Bevmo standards.
Hey, I gotta look at.
Hey, this was delicious. However, Bevmo doesn't classify this as experimental. That would be. I was thinking that was the judge's notes.
Yeah,
I loved it. Bevmo disagreed. Sick.
That's funny.
Yeah. So these. So
I'm into it. I definitely think the treading maybe a little swapperooski for the treading, but
yeah, I think it might be maybe last year that could have counted. I just think I don't know. It might be too late for that, and that's gonna be a really competitive category. And it's one of the ones we have to send like twice as many beers.
And it's not like anybody knows if it's like gluten reduced, low cal, like you know what I mean.
No, you can. You can add all that stuff in the notes. It's just I just don't think it's gonna be enough.
Right?
Like, is that really an experiment?
Nah,
I don't think so. Last year, maybe.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll talk to Sean. What else? We got today's International Beer Day. That stuff. I was reading it because when I saw that, I'm like, what exactly is it supposed to entail? And it's like a day where people celebrate by tapping new beers and buying beers for other people and thanking bartenders. I'm like, this just seems like a day.
Yeah.
This
is the shit you should do anyways.
Well, I mean, think about how many breweries are at. A beer, like, there are hundreds of new beers being tapped every day.
Right.
And then everyone has their own beer week. Everyone has their own anniversary.
Right.
It's like there's just so many things.
Yeah. Yesterday was International IPA Day, or was that Wednesday? Or
that was the other day.
Yeah.
I was talking to my buddy Maddie at the Bell's. Sorry, you know him too. My buddy. My friend. You don't know the guy. And,
dude.
You know what I kind of want, a part of me wants to take the Greg Cook torch and be the new beer douche. Like, I really wish.
You're pretty fucking close already, dude.
That's doesn't sting as much as it should. But I really, I wanted to like post something on like Facebook or Instagram and be like, we'd be remiss as the best IPA brewery in San Diego. We'd be remiss not to celebrate National IPA Day.
Oh my god, you savage! You.
I know, dude. It would have been so yummy. I wish you did it.
I'm gonna start calling you Tom Cook over here.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All
right. Well, happy National Beer Day.
Yeah.
To you and yours.
Sure people are gonna start tuning in just to hear you just talk shit and be a pain in the butt.
I know. I'll stop. No. So we got Sunday. We got the event at O'Brien's.
We got a couple events. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Sunday is the Michelada event. So it's the first. We're doing the stacked Micheladas. You saw the picture, right?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I'm stoked. It looks so good.
I'm stoked. He's cooking a whole. I think a whole hen is going on top of it.
Yeah, it's a hen, and then we got birthday bacon. We got like carrots and celery,
like a chicken wing or something.
That's the hen.
Oh, okay, so there's the hen.
Yeah.
Bacon, and there's something else.
It's like an onion ring.
An onion ring.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's gonna be sick. And then we're doing our own on the 16th here in the side yard.
Right.
We're doing sandwiches at night, and then during the day we're doing Morisco's. So it's gonna be like seafood shit.
Dope.
And then are we doing something with the Beagle?
Yeah, and then tonight we're doing like a little event at the Beagle. We're doing they got And Beyond on. They're doing Barrio Lager cans, and it's like a.
Is it the Padres thing?
It's like a tailgate. Padres watching.
What time does that start?
It starts at 5.
5.
Game starts at 6:10.
You going?
I'll be there. I'm golfing, so I'll be there a little late, but.
You love to golf, dude.
Dude, I'm getting into it, man. I suck. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you do.
I'm playing Tecolote. I'm gonna lose like at least 20 balls. But
yeah, most likely.
Whatever, you know.
I'm pulling for you though.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you got it. All right. Well, dude, I gotta put it in my phone. I'll go to the Beagle tonight.
All right, cool. I'll see you there.
I meant to go last week. Whatever that last beer one, Padres one.
Same
was
shit.
it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, same thing.
All right, I'm in.
Cool.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, buddy.
Later, buddy.
Later.